Welcome back to tonight's Sad Reality. I have a lot I want to say, but I'm going to go ahead and rush the character creation process here. I'm playing a game called Artifact Adventure tonight. This is actually an old favorite of mine, for a few reasons. Mostly just because it's, like, kind of generic RPG, but it's got some, like, interesting coinkydinks to it. Like, the more quests you do, the worse the game kind of becomes in some ways. So it makes for a really interesting, conundrum as far as RPGs go. But I wanted to actually talk about some stuff that I forgot in the last video, and it was kind of what I've been doing recently. I spent so many hours just dumped into Path of Exile, but before that I actually beat Getting Over It 50 times finally got sub 10 minutes. I don't know if I've talked about that on the channel any, but that was something I'd been working on doing. I don't care if the warrior takes this one, she's the Authority of Kings. Super basic artifact, doesn't really matter. What that lets you do is basically you can choose one of a few different artifacts to start the game with. Also, is the secret here. It's the top one, I think. There we go. I had to remember that for a second. It's always going to be such a struggle to talk about whatever I'm doing in life and play games at the same time. But such is the way of this game. I think I'm going to go for the airship here just because it's funny. Actually, let's do Key of Time. Key of Time leads to an alternate ending in this game. Spoiler, I guess. I don't know if anyone ever plays this game. Last time I played this was back in 2021, so 4 years ago. Not exactly a short period of time ago, at least in my perspective anyways, although I just got off a Discord call with some people that are in their 40s, so I'm like, that's probably like chump change to them. King's Return, I like teleporting. But it's funny, so we talked about a lot of things, and I don't know which of those I should really even see to interact. I thought there was something in one of these. Oh, so I need to let the goblins out first. And if you don't know what that means, well, you're about to see. What's going on? I come in here, you've opened the sea. Let all the jar goblins escape. Oh no. It's like a collectibles thing. I love my generic Oh, there's the first one. And the thing with them too is they're so unpredictable as to how they move, and they're also super fast, which creates this kind of goofy conundrum where I'm gonna spend a minute just chasing this guy down. There we go. Am I crazy? Yeah, there he is, but I thought there was one of these drawers too. I'd say I know I've played this, but like not enough to actually be competent. I don't think talking to these guys does anything, so I'm going to just keep moving along. Here, a bunch of gold. You put a bunch of gold in this pot here, you break it, and it gives you double, so it's either dump all of it to begin with, or you save some of it and then do it later. I always do it later in the game. I don't want to dump it now. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to play it super long as per usual on this channel. But, a few things. So, I had been talking with, some, like, I guess, friends, you know, that is, people, whatever. People that I know. Just about YouTube and stuff in general, and I thought they made some good points about, I guess, kind of my work ethic with YouTube. I know that's what we weren't exactly talking about at the time, but to me, that's kind of how I took it in a way. It was like a reflection of like, oh, yeah, you should probably be doing more. You know, if my goal is YouTube, I should really try to do YouTube a little bit more. And I was like, man, that 100-day streak, whatever, is kind of how long that lasted. That died, so I need to pick that pace back up. So I guess we're here again today, and I got super fired up about some stuff earlier, not just when it came to YouTube, but there were a few other things as well. Although we're gonna go ahead and buy some stuff. Is it? No, that's saving, that's healing, that's storing. There we go, we need some gear for this adventure of ours. That's gonna last a whole 10 minutes. Give it up for 10 minutes. Just get that. And the buckler. Staff we give to the shaman. Bow we give to the hermit. Although I'm actually gonna hold off on that. Sword we give to the warrior. the Hermit, and the Explorer. Cool, so now we've got slightly better stats to start our adventure. But kind of the same way I feel like I forget things in these videos. It was funny, so I got off of work today, and I was supposed to bring back these 3 printer batteries to the like storage that we have in the back, and I just straight up forgot. I literally had them in my hands. I was joking with one of my coworkers. I was like, hey, if I put these down, I am going to forget to bring them to the back. And sure enough, I put them down just to write down some like metrics or whatever, and then I immediately forgot they were there. And I was like, oh my gosh. Welcome to my life, I guess. I'm not the brightest when it comes to a lot of things. How do I switch party members? There we go. You're gonna pick up the spells. That's because you have a lot of spell points. Who could have thought that? Who could have thunk it? Also, one of my favorite parts about the game, you can just auto-battle. Wow! Gameplay. Yeah, if I hadn't picked up the Key of Time earlier, it would let me into here. But now it doesn't, which that gets you an airship or whatever, so you can fly around the map. Which is cool and all. Fire Blast, or Magic Blast. Firebomb. Firebomb the Magic Blast. Magic Blast the Firebomb. Experience. Gold. This is very much a game where you do have to farm, though, because if you don't farm, it very much hurts you. So reviving in this game, not only is it, like, super painful because it costs a lot of money, one of the biggest downsides is XP. All your party members have, like, different amounts of XP, so if you just don't keep them alive, bad things really start to happen. Like, pretty bad things, you know? So that's amazing, I guess. Super ominous. Also, fun fact as well, at the beginning I didn't go down there, there's a part where you can actually sell your party members, and if you keep them into later in the game, you sell them for more money, if they have like higher XP levels and stuff, so that's a cool little detail, I guess. That also kind of adds to how dark this game really is. Yeah, so... I'll see, I figured out when I leveled up, they get all their HP back, so I was about to say I should have probably healed, but I don't have to heal if they're just leveling up constantly, right? Nearly like doubled their stats there if you caught that. So where do I want to go with this video? Stranger Things 5, I learned the reason why it took them so long to start on that was because, also I can't access this. Well, actually no, I can't because I've got Keep Time. Look at that, wow. Old men, you talk to them and they have wisdom for us. Key of Time, froze time for ourselves. They tell about the world as they see it. Maybe some pretty cool items as well. We're gonna give... Oh, I should have sold the extra items I had in my inventory. I didn't really think that through. Traveler's Hat, we're going to give to the Shaman Camp of it. Okay, he's got the next lowest defense. Hermit does. You're going to equip the Traveler's Hat. Good for you. You have a hat. Yeah, Stranger Things 5 got delayed so much just because there was like a writer's strike or whatever going on, so that was kind of funny. My dad and I were talking about that last night for dinner. But on tonight's dinner, we got Chick-fil-A. I'm just one of those combo number 1. I think it's number 1. Guys, just a regular chicken sandwich, that's all I need. Sometimes like a drink or either a lemonade, fruit punch, or I can't remember what it's called. It's like berry blast, Grimace shake. No, it's not Grimace shake. It's fruit shake thing. It tastes good. I'd recommend that. I've had it a few times. Sometimes it's part of my order, I guess now. Or I guess my mom really liked it, so then she started getting it for me because that's how it's like birthday gifts where you get something for someone because you like it, not necessarily because you know they'll like it. Also, there's this whole plot if you... What's the secret? First time here. Whenever you see these guys in the game, you're just like, they're bad. Do not do anything that they tell you to, because he rips you off, and he only gives you the 5 grand. He disappears if you do the 10 grand, and he basically poisons this town. And they're out of healing water, which is their entire source of like money and all that. Actually, can I sell to that guy? Because I want to give him the dirk and stuff that I have. Yeah, he sells healing water. I need to get rid of the dirk, the commoner's garb. This I can get rid of. Inventory space, big fan of that. Also, this guy wants to become a real witch doctor. Like, there's a quest there, and if you talk to this guy, his son's missing in the mines or whatever, so if you go to the mines, you'll see him there, and you'll realize that he's dead, and it's a dark game, but it's got some it's got some meat to it, it's got some substance. It's the chicken in the Chick-fil-A sandwich that I'm thinking about right now. Elixir of Life, I should probably start using these. Oh yeah, this. If you take the artifact, you kill the town. So if you say no, that means you keep them alive. You leave the artifact be. Correct. You spared my people. And that's a powerful defensive artifact, or not. Technically not artifacts and items. Artifacts in this game are kind of like spells. Watch what happens when I cast a spell, I don't know. I can't remember if it's setting special properties or not. I just know the warrior can use it, so that's good enough for me. Also, speaking of using things, I'm gonna give these to my shaman. And also gonna give these to my shaman because they need magic points and life as well. Usually they have the lowest in both, I think. Also, what usually happens, I end up making some super overpowered. Oh, I'm stupid. I could have just held them on the warrior instead of giving them. Oh, wow. That's not the worst thing in the world. You know what is the worst thing in the world? Taxes, I guess. I had to fill out a background check earlier today, just because, like, business wanted me to do it, and I was like, sure, why not? And it was actually super fast. I was glad I could also do it on my phone. So for what it's worth, it was actually super not inconvenient. Like, it's... I'm not gonna say it's convenient, like, it's not like I want to fill out a background check. But it wasn't the worst thing in the world, so I'm thrilled about that. Stranger Things, I talked about the, what's it called? The strike, whatever, so that's, now we're auto-fighting, because I'm lazy, even though technically I can optimize this more, I don't feel like it. Also the cave there with the airship. Oh, there's the cave here, and I guess this is where he found his son, so I guess I might run through this real quick. Yeah, I got super fired up earlier about YouTube and stuff, because I was like, I should really be on this grind, and I haven't been, you know? Especially, like, it bothers me so much when people talk about things that they either don't understand, or pretend to understand, or really aren't qualified to talk about. Or when they don't have the same level of passion as I do, I suppose. And I guess it's, like, not just because, I mean, I guess I'm kind of contrarian to heart. I'm gonna get poisoned here, and it's going to make me miserable. I need healing herbs. Does the hermit start with any healing herbs? He does. So if he uses it, it actually heals them more because it says at the beginning that he's a healer or something like that. So that's a cool little fact for you, I suppose. I used to have this other issue too, where I would play this game and I would give myself, or I'd buy way too many medical herbs because I thought I needed them, and I'd have no inventory space to pick up like actual stuff I needed. It's kind of like Fallout 4 or like Witcher mentality, or any game with a massive inventory where you just want to pick up everything. It's like, no, you can't do that, especially in games with a finite inventory. Path of Exile as well. I had such good luck the other day with unique drops. I found some, like one that basically cleanses all, like, status debuffs. It was some silver flask thing. It's like a very short period, but you just pop it, it's like a panic button kind of, and it's just like, oh hey, I was taking like 2 times damage, but now I'm no longer taking bonus damage, and it actually gives you onslaught as well, so you do a little bit extra damage for a very short period of time too. Which, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm happy to be back though, especially now my AC has been working. There's a lot that I want to talk about. I need to give this to my shaman. Give me to the shaman. I think I'm going to start getting back on this. There's, when I was talking with people earlier, I realized that there's a lot of things I really want to talk about too. So there's, also I need my warrior in the front because that means he's going to take the bulk of the damage, and he also has the highest amount of defense. And everyone's poisoned! Yay! That's a great time to stop. So, I'm gonna get back on that grind. Now the AT's been back. I've been kind of lazy, but the fans aren't like blasting it. Although I do feel hot as I'm sitting here. Maybe I exert more energy talking as well. There's probably something to be said about that. But thank you so much for watching. It's time to log back in. I will see you in tomorrow's Sad Reality. This is a bit of a longer one, but I'm kind of glad, you know. So have a good one, y'all.